If you're born on the 5th of the month, the 14th of the month, or the 23rd of the month, you are a birth number 5, and your ruling planet is Mercury. So this year, 2025, we are still in a year 9, but going into 2026, we will be starting the numerology cycle over again. And we will be going into year 1. And then 2027, we'll be going into year 2, so on and so forth. Now, birth number 5s. Some of you guys may be venturing into business in year 1 because Mercury rules sales, business, communication, and marketing. But, and the reason why I say some of y'all, some, is because you have to have the right combinations in your natal chart to do business. Now, it can go one or two ways. If you have the combinations in your natal chart to do business, birth number 5s, year 1 will be a great year for you to execute your business, especially if you are doing it on social media. Especially if you're doing it on social media. But again, you have to have the right combinations to do business in year 1. Now, if you don't have those combinations to do business, you might still do it, like you might work for a company or a corporation where you do sales, where you do marketing or communication. Some of y'all might start a podcast in 2026, birth number 5s, because Mercury is linked to the third house in the natal chart. Mercury in the third house is linked to um, communication and podcasts. So some of y'all might, even if you don't have the combinations for business, some of y'all might have the combinations for podcasts and social media, like being famous on social media. So some of y'all may do some type of podcast going into year 1. If you was on a fence about starting, I don't know why I'm being led to say that to this. Why do I always get these specific messages for y'all? I don't know why, but this is very specific. If you on the fence, if you were on the fence about starting your podcast next year, if you're birth number 5 and you was on the fence about starting a podcast, year 1 is your year. Take advantage. Start where you are. Don't worry about what you don't have. Don't worry about the money or whatever. You ain't got all the fancy podcast equipment. Listen, year 5 is your year to start your podcast. Some of y'all might even reinvent your skills going into year 1, birth number 5s. You might also want to learn something different going into year 1 because Mercury rules learning. Mercury rules our intellect, and Mercury rules how we learn. So you guys are probably just forever learners, and there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you got strong Mercury placements, but mostly birth number 5s, you guys are always learning. You guys are forever learners. Now, with Mercury being next to the sun, that is a favorable aspect. So with you guys being in alignment with the sun, you guys might have the desire or the urge to study or learn something new. Some of you guys may also develop a new skill set at work because Mercury rules our skill set. Some of you guys might also find it hard to make firm decisions going into year 1. Some of you guys might even feel like someone is taking control of you going into year 1 because, again, the 1 is ruled by the sun and Mercury follows the sun. So you guys might feel, your energy might feel a little suppressed going into year 1. Now, going into year one, birth number fives, whenever you guys are making any type of major decisions next year, just in year one, this is not like forever and ever and for the rest of your life. Going into your year one, make sure you, whatever decision you make, birth number fives, make sure you are consulting with somebody in authority before you make any type of decisions, before you make, especially like if your father is still around, because the son rules the father. So number ones is ruled by the son. I'm sorry, year one. Yeah, the number, I say that right. Number one is ruled by the son, and the son is the father. So if your father is still around, consult with your father before you make any type of major decision. If your father isn't around, or if you just don't have a relationship with your father, somebody that you look up to, because Mercury looks up to the father in numerology and astrology. Mercury looks up to the sun. Mercury looks up to the father in authority figure. So if you have somebody that you trust that's in authority, this could be somebody that you work with. This could be somebody that's like a father figure. Consult with that person, especially if you want to start business, if you want to go into business, if you're not sure. Check your natal chart, check your natal placements, consult with a trusted astrologer, Vedic, sidereal, Western, to see what your placements are, your combinations are for business. But if you don't even want to do that, just come, if you're starting your business, even if you're starting, whatever it is you're starting, consult with your authority figure or figures before you make any major decisions going into year one, because they will be able to help you. I pulled a card for you, bird number fives, and of course, I had to pull out my Stranger Things deck for y'all in honor of season four. Not season four, oh my God. Season five of Stranger Things. So, you guys got the King of Dice, which is equivalent to the King of Swords in tarot. Now, a lot of you guys are highly intelligent, highly intellectual. I mean, fives are. Fives typically are highly intelligent and highly intellectual, and this just confirms that energy. You guys have a lot of amazing ideas, but a lot of times you guys are so stuck in your head that you have a hard time grounding that energy and making those ideas and putting them and grounding them, which is why I feel like in year one, it would be wise for you to go to somebody that is of in a position of authority. This card confirms it. There is somebody in your life that is, they probably do the same thing you do or have done the same thing that you have done, and it is strongly suggested, if you are a birth number five, to consult with somebody that is in authority, that is wiser than you. They don't have to be older than you, just because, it don't have to be an age. They could be 23, they could be 63, it don't matter. But somebody who is versed in the field that you're trying. Let's just say I don't know, you want to sell shoes. Let's just say you want to sell shoes. Go to someone who has been in the business and been in the game long enough that can teach you and show you the ropes and show you the game. But there is definitely somebody, you already know this person, birth number fives. They hold a vast amount of knowledge and wisdom. And if you go to them, this person will give you that knowledge. They will bless you with that knowledge and that wisdom that you need so that you can be guided in the right direction. All right, birth number fives. I hope that helped you guys.